shop off Post Alley.
Okay, now while you're watching is a recording coming from a camera in a cop car. Why is this even being recorded? I have no idea. Had the police actually look at what actually happened, there was no need for the chase against Sean and Daniel. But common sense is not allowed in donut games.
See you tonight! Don't be late, losers! Okay, update time. You heard back from Jen yet?
No. I'm sure she'll reply at some point.
Let me take a look at the situation. Hey Jen, you going to the party tonight? Dude, we talked about this. Could you have any less game?
I'm no good at this.
Sean, you have a fine girl right in front of you. She definitely shows more interest in you than that purple-haired colored girl. Again, you're young, but sometimes looking at what's in front of you does more than looking at what's a mile away.
Well, the suspense is killing me.
It's Dad. Wants to know if I'm coming home after school. Jeez, I'm not a 10-year-old.
No, you're a 16-year-old boy who gets wasted and smokes weed. You're not grown up yet.
Hey, lovebirds. Back from the loony bin?
And here's this guy, only minutes into the game and he's already starting trouble.
Ooh, careful. Last time my dad almost busted me out here.
Because you were alone? Your dad wouldn't bust me. He loves me.
Yeah, well, tell that to my younger mother. Had I smoked my friends when I was younger, we would catch fire slaps. Doesn't matter who I'm with, they're getting the smack of the century. That includes Lila as well.
Is this how you see a penis? Damn, you should try and actually see one for real.
You don't want to go down that road, dude. My chances of scoring tonight are probably 10 times yours.
Well, of course. Does Lila not realize she's a female? All she has to do is ask anyone if they want to smash and the guys will say yes 100% of the time. Men, on the other hand, they had to work for it. Statistics shows that 20% of the men are banging 90% of the girls.
Shit changes so fast. I get so emo sometimes, wondering what will happen to us once we graduate. Will you still be my BFF?
Character asks dumb questions for the sake of asking dumb questions, cliche.
Hey, perfect timing. Just the son I wanted to see.
Oh, sure. But I'm a little busy.
Did you see Lila? She said we can go to the movies next week. She said...
Dude, bug her, not me. You're not exactly her type.
You're lucky she puts up with you.
Ugh, jeez. Thanks, Pop. I feel really supported right now.
You're welcome. And now we need an objective judge. That would be you.
Really?
Hey, no fair.
Court is in session. Judge Diaz, presiding over the case of the last Choco Crisp.
I have to go, get ready for a party and stuff. So...
Well, if you want to attend to a party and stuff, you have to earn it, Your Honor.
Oh, shit.
Hey, he swore.
Yes, I heard tattletale. Please, Judge Diaz, be an example to the court and society. Then you can go hook up or chill or whatever. Now, who deserves to eat this final Choco Crisp? Your adorable little brother who eats about 10 bags a week, or your poor, suffering father who slaves over a hot engine to provide his family with a home.
I love how he made it so dramatic. Even if you decide to pick him, he will end up giving it to Daniel. This is pretty much demonstrating to the player that most of the choices aren't going to be that important.
Like I'm going on tons of dates. Not when Daniel's cock-blocking me the whole time.
He's 9. He doesn't even know what cock-blocking is.
Sorry, Sean, but you don't have any game to begin with. Yes, I know, Sean is only 16, but if he's going to blame a 9-year-old, he needs to think before he speaks.
Stay out there in this country right now.
Yeah. Oh, by the way...
Ha! I was wondering how long it'd take. You need money for the party tonight, right? Shh. Just be honest with me. No bullshit. Are you using this money to buy alcohol? Weed?
I mean... Yeah, probably. But we'll be partying at a house and nobody's driving home. I swear.
Well, everybody's got to get home somehow. But yeah, You and Lila better not get in any car with somebody who can't walk straight.
Holy shit, $40? Really?
Yeah, why not? You did a good job on the lawn. Plus, I appreciate that you didn't lie to me.
What? He literally just admitted he's going to be doing drugs at a party and you're okay with that? If my future son were to admit that he's going to a party to do drugs, guess where he's staying? No good parent will let their kids do drugs. That is not an opinion, that is a fact.
Just be careful. That's all I'm asking for, okay?
Yes, because getting drunk and high is completely safe. This man is a complete fool.
Finally ready to go. Time to Skype Lila on my laptop. If I don't Skype soon, Lila will send me 100 messages. Where are you? Hurry up, asshole.
You know what I hate about modern games? When the game holds your hand over and over and over. If you're lost in the game and forgot what to do, just sit still and Sean will speak to himself saying what he needs to do.
Oh, lover boy. Just give me a minute. Gee, where did I put the... hold on. Okay, hi. Did you get everything on your hand list?
It's all in my backpack, yeah. Dad hooked me up with some cash, so we're set for the night. In case we need anything else.
Or if you and Jen need anything else. Ooh la la. Okay, serious talk. What are you gonna say to Jen tonight?
I don't know. Whatever. Do I need to practice?
I've seen you in action. Yes. You're totally into her, right?
Unless you're a 10-year-old, you shouldn't refer to your crush as super cool.
You.
Sean, I'm done. Look. I made zombie blood. It's, corn syrup and food coloring. Hey. Hi, Lila.
Get out of my room, Daniel.
I was just...
Come on, man.
Just
bugging the shit out of me again after I told you to knock?
Okay, 2 cents here. 1, the acting in this game is horrendous. It's so bad you can literally hear the actors not giving a damn about their work. It pretty much reminds me of King Kai in Dragon Ball Super. Have you guys seen the Japanese version of it? It's awful voice acting. Also, why is Sean being a prick to Daniel? I get he doesn't want to be bothered, but grabbing a kid like that and throwing him out of the room like that was a nasty way to do it.
Why is Derek Anderson all over Jen's profile? He's an asshole.
Then Sean, how about you stop being scared, tell the girl you're into her. Lila told you that Jen posted that picture up for you.
Something's going on outside.
What do you mean? Hey.
Look at my shirt, asshole.
What's the big deal? It's Halloween.
Hey! Don't ever touch my brother. You hear me, Brett?
Fuck you, Diaz. He got his fake blood shit all over my shirt.
About that, how did that happen? It looks like Daniel accidentally splashed it on him, but how did he do that? Also, there's a handprint indicating Daniel did that on purpose. I doubt Daniel tripped and somehow accidentally placed his hand on his bloody shirt.
Pussies. You think you own the block?
That's funny coming from you. You're the one always starting problems. Even when the game initially introduced you, you started causing problems. Also, the very first important choice ends up in the same way. Brett and Sean will fight, when Brett will fall and injure his spine. Square Enix, why do you guys keep making these butterfly effect games if the choices don't matter?
Dude, step back. He didn't mean it. He's a fucking kid.
He's a fucking retard.
What did you just say?
You heard me, bitch.
Don't ever touch him again.
Or what? You gonna get your daddy?
Hey, asshole. I don't need him to protect me from you.
Oh, you wanna go?
Oh yeah, motherfucker?
Then go back to your own country.
Whoa. Sean, you hit him.
Get inside now.
Sean!
You're dead meat, bitch. You and your whole fucking family are going to jail, losers.
What's going on?
Me.
Of course a cop will come out of nowhere at a moment like this.
He's hurt.
Okay. Okay, step away. Now.
Calm down, officer.
Shut up. And step back. On the ground. Now.
Pulling out a gun at 2 kids is insane and wouldn't happen in real life. But the fact that this cop doesn't check the blood to see if it's real shows he's not trained. Yes, that's right. Check the blood. He obviously can see their kids and accidents can happen, or Brett might be a douche and act as if he's hurt to get the cops' attention. They're kids. Did you really just check for his pulse when you clearly see him breathing?
Oh no.
Sean, what's
Get on the
happening?
ground,
Sir.
Dad! We didn't do
Sean,
anything.
be quiet.
I swear.
Officer,
Dad!
listen.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Daddy!
Be quiet.
I want to go home.
They're good kids, officer.
Don't move.
I'm sure they didn't do
I
anything.
said don't move.
Stop this.
Didn't
Daniel,
do anything.
it's gonna be all right.
On the ground.
He did absolutely nothing for the cops to shoot him. This is nothing but a forced plot demands to get the whole game started. I get that the devs needed something to work on, but at least try to make it more realistic. Okay, so here's a huge contradiction. Daniel pretty much unlocked his powers at this moment. That cop went flying, the cop car flipped from the force. Sean was right next to Daniel, nothing happened to him. He got knocked out and woke up a minute later because the cops hadn't arrived yet. And that cop called for backup. Backup comes within minutes, especially if it's a small town like this. Sean, I get you nervous, but running away from the cops will only make you seem even more guilty. Look around you, it looks like a tornado hit this spot. There is nothing to run away from. I get kids are dumb, but wow, not this level. I know I'm not going to get in trouble when a cop car is flipped over. Obviously, there's something even bigger. Yeah, you're not gonna tell me those cops didn't see nor caught up to a teenager while carrying a 9-year-old boy. You know, when something big happens in a story, then everything drops. All the excitement is gone. All the suspense. It really hurts the game. It started slow, which is how it's supposed to be. But then out of nowhere it explodes. Then the plot drops like a rock. Just experiencing it again makes me yawn.
This is how people camp in the woods. It's not like being in a home or in your room. This is a real adventure, right? So, come on. Let's hit the trail. Seriously.
Yeah, I have no patience for that. If I was in that situation, I would have just left him because I know he's gonna follow me anyway.
No. Come on. We gotta go.
Why isn't Dad with us, Sean? Doesn't he want to go camping too?
Yes. But I told you that he can't.
Sean, I get you don't want to tell him, but he's going to know sooner or later. Might as well tell him now.
Ooh, awesome possum.
Awesome possum. 43 minutes into the game and it's now reminding the player what game they're playing. Also, you telling me Daniel has been carrying that zombie mask all this time? I'm surprised it wasn't destroyed when Daniel let out that force. 2 minutes of nothing but walking and listening to this sleeping simulator. It's no wonder why this game didn't even touch the first Life is Strange game. This whole game is a sleeping simulator.
I see something. What is that?
Either you're blind or you're acting pretty dumb. You really don't see 3 Choco Crisps. Are you that clumsy you can't climb over it? You don't even need to climb over, just step on the snap part and you'll be alright. What a horrible copy of Pride Rock. Stop. Can nobody tell me this isn't supposed to be Pride Rock?
Kind of spooky.
No. Actually, it's kind of perfect.
Yeah, perfect until the rocks decides to drop on you two when you're fast asleep. Too bad it doesn't. Then we won't have to yawn 1,000 times more. So Sean had to gather 3 logs in order to start a fire. That sounds like the rule of 3 cliche.
A dragon.
What? Where?
Okay. There's the tail. And the horns. And the fangs. And the smoke coming out of its mouth.
Oh, I see it. It's awesome.
I would like to see this dragon cloud. Devs, you can't do that? If we choose either a dragon or a babysitter, we'd like to see how the cloud looks like either of those two.
We can't make a fancy sandwich. The bread will be just fine.
What? You have peanut butter there, you have jelly, you have strawberry jelly, I even see chocolate there. Stop being cheap and feed yourself. Who eats soda with bread?
These people, they only want to live a normal life. Just naked. I mean, if they're not harming anyone, who's to say they're wrong?
Let's say I take my future daughter on a daddy date. Let's say we go get something to eat. My daughter sees a man full on naked with his meat hanging out. That is disgusting and disgraceful. I do not care if anybody gets offended. It is disgraceful. You want to live your life? You're more than welcome to. That does not mean you can do whatever you please. Be respectful to others, or is that too much? This guy must be from San Francisco. This whole woke community really gets on my nerves. It is not normal to walk around naked in front of anyone. It is human nature to immediately cover up if you were to find yourself naked in a public area. Obviously, Donut is pretty much talking about gay people. But being naked and being gay are two completely different things.
It's not far.
Looks like you went through a mud flow.
Oh, we went on a big hike and fell. A lot.
So where are your parents?
None of your damn business. It's a sin because Sean doesn't actually say that.
Hey kids, looks like you're out camping.
Oh, yeah. Just going over trails and stuff.
Seems dangerous to be out here all alone. But maybe you're the ones who need to be watched.
Huh? What do you mean? We
Sure
just...
hope you paid for all that. We don't tolerate shoplifters.
Sir, we paid for this. And the map was free.
Well, let's go inside. You can
Man, if that's not a red flag already, then I don't know what is. Two kids eating while looking at a map and some stranger comes up with a soft voice trying to be polite?
What do you mean? We
sure
just...
hope you paid for all that.
Well, of course they did. What, just because they're Mexican automatically means they stole it? As sinful as that is, the real sin is the fact that that scumbag's wife didn't give them a receipt.
No, you won't.
Don't try it, punk.
Sean.
Instead of harassing two kids, why didn't he call the police? Obviously, he knew these were the boys from that town. Of course he had to start trouble. None of these choices matter because they will end up in the same predicament. Donut, you guys are amazing with butterfly effect games.
Stamper.
You really can't catch a 9-year-old kid? Shame.
I don't know.
And they'll be off our property and won't be our problem no more.
If you say so, then, well, I'll let you deal with it.
No. Hey there. You finally awake?
No, of course not. He's just moving with his eyes open while being surprised and nervous at the same time. What about you? Are you awake? Why hasn't the police been called already? We can see it's been hours. The common sense in this game is so unrealistic that it's frustrating to the point where I had to stop playing this game several times. Honestly, I promise you guys I'll send this game in the beginning of January. Take a look at your calendar. September is right around the corner. I apologize for those of you who really want to see this game get sent by me, but this game is really that bad. I can't even imagine how many brain cells I lost.
I'm gonna tell the police you kidnapped me.
Nice try. But I know who you are and what you did in Seattle.
No, you're literally kidnapping a kid. You attacked him, knocked him out, and you had him handcuffed to a pipe and you still haven't called the cops. This, what you're doing, is a crime. Especially since you keep hitting him like he's some criminal.
Wish I knew. Little shit took off. I'll find him. Don't worry.
If you touch him,
You think I'd hurt a little boy?
leave us alone.
You were saying? A 16-year-old is a little boy as well. Granted, Sean is bigger than a 9-year-old, but Sean isn't a grown man yet.
It was the police. It's their fault. Daniel just wanted to play zombie outside. Our shithead neighbor was picking on him. I got in a fight. So Dad came out to help. Somebody called the cops and they shot him. They killed my dad in front of me. 1 second my dad was alive. Then fucking cops.
Hey, it's gonna be alright. Take a deep breath.
If I wanted to find this level of acting, I can easily find it on porn sites. I'm sure there's even better acting on those videos than this game. The fact that even porn videos have better acting is a painful sin.
Should I go back to Seattle? Maybe I can try and explain everything. What happened?
You should do what you think is best. If going to Mexico seems like the right thing to do, then so be it.
Brody, I know you mean well, but these are two kids. Sean literally just told you he's going to get out of the country and go to one of the most dangerous parts of Mexico and live there with his little brother. The best advice you would have given them is to go to the police.
What about this one? Not bad. But too far from the TV. Can I take the one in front of the TV? Huh? Wanna play it over rock, paper, scissors?
Oh, there's no way you can beat me, but... Ready?
I am so ready to beat you.
You know what's funny about this? You can beat Daniel as much as you can. He will continually ask for a rematch. But he beats you once, game over. He's taking his win immediately. I know he's a kid, but hypocrisy pisses me off. Donut, did you guys have to make Daniel look like he was glitched?
Oh, man. We haven't played Guitar Fighter for years.
You never beat my score.
You played on easy mode. I was on hardcore,
You're
dude.
so jealous. I'm the best guitar player.
I don't know about you guys, but their voices are not matching their movements.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Daniel! What's happening? Daniel, calm down.
You lied! Dad! Your dad is dead! Why?
I fucked up and a cop shot him.
No! No! It's not true!
I'm so sorry.
Why? Why did you lie to me?
You didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Do you not remember you and Daniel being told to get on the ground?
Hey,
You should have told me!
I couldn't believe it either. I didn't mean to.
It's not fair!
Hey, come on. I'm here. It's okay.
No, it's not. I want Dad.
You know, Donut spent millions of dollars to develop this game. If you ask me, these actors were overpaid.
Once upon a time, in a wild world.
And this is when the annoying story recap starts. Seriously, every single time a new episode came out, there was a recap. Okay, I would understand if it's for the people who forgot what happened in the previous episode, but if you're new to the game, you should not be starting an episode after the first. The sin is on you, but the real sin is the fact that you can't skip it. It took a whole minute and 30 seconds. If anything makes you feel like 1 minute and 30 seconds is too long, something is wrong.
How about those cans? Can you fly them all together without dropping any?
Sure, look.
To me, this is the biggest problem in the game. In Life is Strange 1, we used Max, who had time travel powers. She was able to reverse time, help people, be a douche to people, and it'll affect the game whenever she wanted. That was pretty cool. Here, you don't play as the character that has powers. You tell him what to do. That's as unsatisfying as playing a Marvel game. But instead of playing an adventure game, you're playing as Kamala. Also, it wasn't even explained how Daniel got his powers. Yes, he pretty much unlocked it when that cop shot his father. But where did it come from? Why is it that Daniel is the only one that has this telekinesis ability and not Sean? Personally, I would think it's better to have two brothers with these abilities than an unknown reason as to why or how Daniel is the only one. The story would have been way more interesting. This game could have taken another year or so to release. Nobody was excited for this if I'm being honest.
Think fast.
Stop!
Whoa. Daniel.
That's what you get. Happy?
Hell yeah, I am. That was awesome. You did it, man.
I did. So you better be nice to me.
What kind of cough is that? You guys can't even make a cough sound realistic? Yeah, remember when I said these actors were overpaid?
Sean? The family that lived here, what do you think happened to them?
They must have moved out. Maybe to another state.
But that doesn't explain how you managed to find a place like this in the forest that has a room, fireplace, food. The convenience for this little settlement is too much for me to fall for it.
Getting sick of ravioli.
Well, Daniel, if you're getting sick of the same thing every night, then how about you use that ability of yours and hunt some food? Oh, that's too hard for you. Then keep your mouth shut. The fact that Sean doesn't say that is a sin.
Daniel? Oh shit. Daniel! Do not move.
It killed her! She was my friend!
Calm down, okay? Listen.
Leave me alone! No! You killed my dog!
Not gonna lie, that was pretty sick. -1 cent. But we will have to immediately take back that merit because we will not see anything this exciting until the next episode. Like seriously, a whole 3-hour episode and this is the only exciting thing we see? Here we go with more senseless cutscenes watching these two walk for miles upon miles to finally reach their grandparents' house. This took 4 minutes. It felt like an eternity. Quadruple cents, please.
I'm sorry, we don't want any of...
Hello, Claire.
Sean? Oh my. Is that Daniel?
What's going on out here? I heard...
Look who's here. After all this time.
What the hell are you doing here?
You haven't seen your grandson in about 8 years and that's how you say hello? Not cool.
Is it warm enough for you?
Oh, yeah. Feels nice and toasty.
I gave Daniel some cough medicine, but you should have taken better care of him. He could have been worse. You were lucky. Stephen, may I talk to you for a second?
Oh, the may I talk to you for a second when everybody knows the person they'll be talking about is the person of interest cliche. Also, the fact that Sean can clearly hear what they're saying makes it even worse. Listen.
So, how's the kid doing?
He'll be fine. Just a little head cold. Oh, Stephen, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Maybe we should call Gus. Are you all right, honey? You want more tea?
After hearing you asking if you should call the cops, I wouldn't trust anything you say.
Well, Sean, do you want to talk about...
The police called us a few weeks ago. They're looking for you as suspects in a homicide and for assault and robbery in a gas station. Now, if you want us to help you, did you hurt that police officer in Seattle?
Yeah, a 16-year-old boy killed an armed police officer. Does anyone have a brain in this game? Honestly, I would say Esteban, but he gave his son money to go to a party and do drugs. So he's out of the brain circle. What about Lila? Not her either. She's around Sean's age doing drugs. Nobody got a brain in this game. I would say the grandparents, but look at the questions they're asking. If a 16-year-old boy killed a police officer, come on.
It happened so fast. I saw the cop on the ground, and my dad, and I freaked out.
Oh, I know. You poor thing. But that just made things worse for you and your brother.
You know the police would separate us. Maybe forever. Daniel would end up in foster care.
You can't be sure, Sean.
Yeah, grandparents are the closest thing to a family. They'll be asked if they want to take Daniel in their home. Apparently, Sean didn't think about that. Although he's partially right. Sean and Daniel will be separated. Still a sin though. I don't even know why there's a choice like this. Sean basically trains Daniel on how to move things with his mind. If I was to be an atheist in a hypothetical world and I see someone moving things with their mind, I wouldn't even question if there was a God anymore. I'll be asking God if he could give me that ability.
Whoa! Careful. Sorry, I forgot. That thing isn't too stable. Let me just...
Okay.
Steven, having a dresser that big and that loose is dangerous. If that dresser falls on you or your wife, you only have yourself to blame. Also, the fact that it's wobbly even with 3 blocks making it even with the other 3 legs is just unrealistic. If it's even, it shouldn't be wobbling.
So, listen, I've noticed things with Daniel. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah. I do.
But how the heck is that possible? I mean, he can... Well, you know more than me.
Not really. It started in Seattle after... everything happened. I wish I could explain, but... that's how it is now.
You know, there's 2 things wrong here. 1, when did Daniel show Steven what he's capable of? Why didn't we see his reaction? That's something the players would have loved to see. Also, with this discovery, Steven wasn't smart enough to realize Daniel is the one who killed the cop? Of course it was an accident, but it's amazing how dumb these characters are.
He needs a doctor. Or something.
You see what I mean about not having brains? Who in this world is capable of talking to Daniel after seeing a child moving things with his mind? Even the best psychiatrists will pee their pants if they were to see something like that.
No more hiding. Seriously.
Okay. What do I have to do?
You tidy the mess in our room, and I take care of the laundry. Cool?
Again? We always have to clean everything. I don't wanna.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't give a damn how he's feeling. He can move things with his mind. Do you know how easy things will be if you could just clean your room without getting up? That's the laziest person's dream. And he's complaining. Oh!
Did you forget everything about the rules already?
Sorry, Sean. Did you want me to let him fall? Really?
Nah, he was gonna fall on soft ground. He was gonna be alright.
Found what you were looking for, city boy?
Yeah. Something for my little brother.
You bought your brother something out here.
Cassidy, I keep my mouth and my questions to myself if I were you. You literally have a sign saying we'll eat for food. What exactly are you talking about, Cassidy?
I'm just a grumpy old gal. Me and my friends have been crashing here for the week. Nobody gives a shit about us. Yeah, I can tell you're not from around here.
Why'd this choice be exist? Saying now we are means they weren't from here originally, which contradicts his statement.
No way. Just here for the holidays.
Ah. You got family.
My grandparents.
Gotta love the grandparents.
What about you and your friends? Road trip?
Sean, I get you have no game, but she has a very questionable sign, performing outside looking like she doesn't have a home to live in. Also, she just said nobody cares about them. Step number 1 to get some game and learn what a woman has to say.
Stay out of trouble, kids.
Bye.
Hope we see you on the rails someday.
Yeah.
Cassidy might as well say see you in the next episode.
You punks are always causing trouble. This is a nice town, okay?
Jeez. Someone needs to get laid.
He's out of pills.
That's it. I'm calling the cops.
There's a couple things wrong with this. 1, character acts like a douchebag for no reason, cliche. Also, do you guys see why I can't stand the acting in this game?
Chill out. We're leaving this shithole anyway. You guys don't even have a Santa, for Christ's sake.
Merry Christmas!
Fucking parasites.
Why did they fight? I don't get why he yelled like that. We should kick his ass, Sean.
See the snow on that booth?
Yeah. What about it?
Maybe this guy needs a shower. You know?
Nah, I would have taken a sin off if Sean had said maybe this guy needs to chill out. See what I did there? Okay, I'll stop.
Careful.
This will teach him.
Nice.
But what's really disappointing is the fact that Danny didn't bring all that snow down on him. Okay, so the boys are curious to see their mother's room. This is my question. Why in the world is the key in the laundry basket? I can imagine it wasn't in one of the clothes in the basket, obviously. But this key was meant to be kept away from the boys. Shouldn't it be somewhere in Claire's room? This glitch.
Dude, hurry.
I found one key, so
I'll stay here in case they
Better
come
fit.
back. Just try it.
we gotta go.
My goodness.
Shit.
Excuse me. What are you both doing in here? Except visibly ransacking our house while we're at church? Is that all you have to say?
Claire, please, calm down.
No, Stephen. They went way out of line here. We specifically told you to stay out of
I
this
have
room.
the right to see my mom's room.
This isn't her room anymore. There is nothing to see in here. It's time you learn to respect some rules.
Well, Mrs. Dictator, they were following your rules up until they got tired of you hiding things from them.
Did find something.
Yeah, we found a new letter from my mom. She said she wants to see us. But you didn't even tell us.
She's not my daughter anymore, or your mother. She burned all those bridges. One letter doesn't change what she did to me. All of us. She is not welcome back.
Claire, yes, you have a point. But these are boys that misses their mother desperately, even if Sean doesn't want to admit it. It is not your choice to keep them away from their mother. Yeah, remember what I said earlier? You're not going to tell me this dresser didn't crush Steven. He's an old man and can't lift that off of him. The fact that he survived this is a sin. Okay, I'm a little confused about this. So the boys had to leave because the cops came to the house to search for Sean and Daniel. They've been spotted and Captain Retard comes out of nowhere to save the day. If you look closer, you can see the cop is coming out of the vehicle. That cop is alright. How didn't Steven and Claire get arrested since they have been hiding fugitives?
I'm tired of running away. Why does my power always bring trouble?
Maybe you have trouble remembering, but you just saved your grandfather's life and a little boy's life on the same day. Another story recap. Skip. Wow, Sean, for someone who doesn't want to see his mother, you should keep her letter near you at all costs.
Hey, bedhead. Had a good sleep?
Oh, hi, yeah, I did. Thanks.
Hannah, I don't care how free you're living your life, but there is a child nearby. This is some predatory crap to me. Even if it's not directly towards Daniel. If it were a man naked near a 9-year-old girl, best believe there would be massive hate coming. Which the hate is definitely deserved. I just don't like the double standards.
You mean bugs? I haven't seen many flying bugs. Not in the winter, at least.
Sean, narcs, stealth drones, all that shit. Wake up, boy. Look up.
Yeah, the moment a druggie tells me I need to come to reality, that would be the moment I need to leave this world because it's too far gone.
It's legal in Washington, and it's worked out okay. It's gonna be legal everywhere. Soon, anyway.
Legal but controlled. By who? The bitches who made it against the law.
Okay, so what do you want? Do you want to be free and smoke your weed where it's free and no consequences will be held against you? Or do you want to risk your freedom and use drugs illegally?
Yo, Sean, idea. I want to see if Daniel inherited the family blade skills from you. How about a little demo?
It was my turn.
Daniel, you went 6 times. This is where I start disliking you even more. Your jealousy makes you more and more intolerable. Sean will try to throw and hit a bullseye. What Daniel will do is redirect the knife to purposely make Sean look bad.
You should try and find Mom. Since we have her letter now.
We already had this conversation. Sorry, Daniel, but we can't. We don't even know where Karen really is. And we can't risk getting caught while looking for her. She's one of the reasons we're out here. That's why we're going down to Mexico.
How come I never get to choose? I'm the one with the power.
Okay, and you're not the one with the brains, apparently. You're not even using your powers in a responsible way. All you've done is kill an animal, lie to Captain Spirit, and show off. Sure, you saved your grandfather and Captain Spirit, but even later in the game, you're going to be more dangerous than a nuke.
Okay?
Yeah, well, that sucks. Finn treats me like an adult.
Finn isn't related to you. What is he gonna do? Treat you like his brother? Finn is only looking out for himself. The fact that Sean doesn't say that is very sinful.
Remember, I'm only letting you and your brother work here because Finn put in a good word.
I know. We really appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, no ass kissing, please. Just watch out. Next time your brother fucks up, you're both gone ASAP.
He messed up how? By asking someone about trading places? What, you think you're running a concentration camp? He's a kid, Sean. Your demeanor shows an enormous amount of weakness. Honestly, it's aggravating me. For the next 10 to 15 minutes, the game will have you chop these weed buds. This is some next level gameplay. I was so hyped. Every chop just kept making me I wish I was cutting weed buds.
Am I a bad big brother? Because I hang out with other people?
You're always with them. And with Cassidy, too.
Don't be so jealous. She's cool.
She's weird. Lila was way better.
But do you have Lila now? No. Had Lila been with you guys, things would have been different. But she is not here. Sean had to make friends with these weirdos in order for you guys to have a place to stay.
That's it. Enough. You're being a brat. Can't say anything without you having a shit fit. We're family. We still have a long way to go. And we have to go together. Right? I know it sucks. But you have to grow up now. Stop it! Stop it, Daniel! No!
I'm not a kid anymore.
I'm not gonna lie, that was kinda sick. -1 cent for that. But we'll have to add a cent because of Daniel's arrogance. Daniel, you're 9 years old. I never met an adult that is 9 years old. You're a kid, but you're not a regular kid.
Sean, move it now.
So yet again, Sean wakes up late. How hard is it to wake up early? Sure, if your body is used to waking up late, that's one thing. But if you're waking up early every day, then your body should be used to waking up early. But let's excuse that for now. Why didn't any of them wake Sean up for work? Daniel sleeps in the same tent as Sean. He could've wake Sean up.
Get in here, you little asshole.
What the fuck?
Don't touch me, jerk!
Don't move. Now explain.
That sneaky fucker, he was snooping around your living room.
No, I wasn't! I was just bored, so I came in.
Shut up, Daniel! Seriously, let him go!
I told you.
Come on, Meryl!
All he was doing was walking around, and that's what pissed you off? Don't be mad because you weren't good enough to play Hugo Strange.
He's just following his big brother.
Your brother needs a lesson. You all need a lesson. So first off, no payday.
Now you're going to take everyone's money because the kid was walking around? Yeah, you definitely deserve what's coming to you.
Earned that money.
Sean, you and your brother are fired.
What?
And don't come back or Big Joe will take care of your ass.
Please, Meryl.
That's bullshit, man.
Man, I know you're pissed, but Sean is a good worker. Never brought you any losers, right?
Sir.
Quiet! Shut the fuck up. Sean, I warned you one too many times. We tried your way, now it's my turn. Okay, Joseph, just teach him a lesson.
Teach a 9-year-old a lesson?
Let me go!
Come on, man.
Big Joe, what are you gonna do? He's just a little fucking kid!
This ain't your business. Think I like it? It's mine. Ow! What?
The sin here is that Daniel didn't throw him a mile away. I would have taken off a few cents for that.
I think he turned into a reptilian or something.
Hey, shut up! I'm not a reptile.
A reptilian, not a reptile. It's not the same, dude.
Sean, you may not be aware, but a reptilian is anything that carries the characteristics of a reptile. Thought I'd shed some light on that.
Hold up. You know, there's a lot of money around here.
Oh no. What the fuck are you talking about?
Meryl's safe. It's like a fucking ATM. I've seen it.
Me too. In the back of the room.
How you outlaws gonna get the combination?
Finn, didn't you just say you never let anything happen to Daniel? If you're not aware, that definitely puts Daniel at risk. He may have superpowers, but that doesn't mean he's immune to bullets. Yeah, I saw how selfish you are from the moment we saw you.
Me and Daniel are homeless again.
Yeah, when I got out of jail, I had nobody but me. My brothers were still in the joint. They still are. I stayed with a friend. Nobody could find me.
Oh, poor baby. Finn, you're not telling Sean about your sob story to get Sean and Danny to steal from fake Hugo Strange, are you? That would be just like you. Let me be clear, I'm proud of Sean for achieving his first pair of cheeks. But Cassidy ain't no teenager, she's a grown woman now. She's even more mature because she refused to let Finn use Daniel. The reason Cassidy's age was censored is because of this particular scene. Had the scene been reversed and Cassidy was a grown man sleeping with a 16-year-old girl, Donut would have been destroyed. Donut is one of those woke companies that think they're slick when they're not.
Ah, shit. You scared the shit out of me.
Good. What the fuck are you doing? Didn't we settle this, man?
Shh. You're gonna wake Meryl.
Finn, no fucking way.
Come on, Sean.
Are you kidding me? How could you do that, Finn? And you're a fucking kid.
He's 9 years old.
He asked me for it. I didn't force him, man.
Are you an idiot? He's too young to make that kind of decision.
Fuck's sake, Finn.
He's an old soul. He knows what's up. Hold on, please. You're standing near a boatload of cash. We can do this in 5 minutes, in and out.
Finn, I get you need money, but you're breaking into someone's home. Someone who has guns will not hesitate to blow your head off. Like that. He's allowed to do so to protect his property. There's consequences for every action, especially this kind of action.
Okay. Yes! Let's do it.
Seriously?
Cass, we have to do this. Else we're fucked. Just be your backup.
Fuck you, Sean. Don't.
Sean, I get you have no game, but here's a very important tip for you. Never chase a girl when she's pissed at you. Be a man and let her go. There's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is change your mind to benefit them, and you don't want to be a simp, right?
So, what was your big fucking plan exactly? Work here for a time and then break into my safe? Pathetic. Who was the moron mastermind? Like I didn't know. I gave you punks work when nobody would.
And you took their money because you think you have the power to treat them like they're your slaves. Don't act like you've helped them.
No, it's not about you.
I thought you were different. Smart, but you're a real dumbass for getting a kid involved. And you're teaching him how to steal? Thief and Brother of the Year. Nice. What now? You all really fucked up. I can't just let this slide. I can't. You're young, but you can learn from mistakes.
You know, while he was talking all that crap, I was thinking, why in the world didn't Daniel lift him up like what he did to Cassidy a few minutes ago? Had that happened, Dollar Tree Hugo Strange would have been knocked out or killed, and Daniel, Sean, and Finn, and Cassidy would have been long gone.
We could talk.
What's even more sinful than that horrible acting, Sean wanted to talk when he was caught minutes before he was about to rob Dollar Tree over here.
Get on your fucking knees.
Meryl? No.
Don't break my balls now, kid.
Daniel, you got this.
Don't move. He can't do this.
I love how Sean says he can't do this when he was trying to rob Meryl. He can't kill Daniel, but Finn is a grown man. He's disposable. Like that.
Daniel, do it!
No, Daniel. Knock him up. Yo, man, this kid is useless sometimes. Had Meryl been knocked out, everyone would have ran away. Skip.
Hey, Sean. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nice try, Debs. We know a dream sequence when we see one. This was so obvious since Sean and Danny don't have those clothes anymore.
This must be my punishment. Yay. Stupid reality shows.
That's exactly how I feel about this game.
Your vision has improved a lot. Now you don't really have severe side effects anymore.
Yeah. That's just great.
I do have to tell them the truth. But first, let's clean this dressing.
Hey, sure hope you're watching the door like your phone.
Come on.
Yeah, because it's possible for Sean to escape through that door when he's sitting there.
Yes, true. Your job. Do you mind if we talk alone?
Mind if I finish with my patient?
He looks good for now, right?
First of all, you can't rush a nurse or a doctor to finish with the patient. Second, he needs medical attention because he is missing an eye after all. Sean isn't going anywhere, so calm yourself.
So, how are you feeling today, Mr. Diaz?
Amazing. Did you find Daniel?
I want to go over this again.
What? I've been telling the same fucking story for 3 weeks. How much longer?
Until it makes sense. Until you get it right. So, silence isn't gonna help you now. Listen close, Sean. Tomorrow you're going to Jolena Shore and you'll be arraigned in court for the murder of a Seattle police officer.
This episode perfectly showed how dumb these characters are. Not only dumb, but how racist and evil some people can be. I really hope most people aren't like this in areas like this.
You're going to Jolena Shore and you'll be arraigned in court for the murder of a Seattle police officer. You might spend the rest of your life in prison, or you can talk to me.
You know what? Let me say this. There is nothing Sean can tell you. He can tell you the truth and say his little brother has some godlike powers and has the ability to throw a truck like it's a baseball. He can say the cops killed their father and that triggers Daniel's powers. Will that work? Will telling the truth work? I don't think so.
I didn't kill anyone. The end.
So, who did?
You have no evidence that points to Sean being the murderer, yet you want to blame him. Have the cops even looked at the footage? Again, we saw a whole cop car being flipped over by a burst of wind. Explain to me how you guys came to the conclusion that it was Sean who did that.
That's what he did. Just guilty of being... who knows?
I hear you, but you're sure you didn't get upset and go after the officer? It happens.
Jesus, no. Look at me.
Okay, let's just jump ahead. Tell me what happened in that farm in Humboldt. The place looks like a tornado wiped it out.
I've told you so many times. I have no clue why the place was trashed. I passed out.
Plus 3 seriously wounded, along with you. And a missing child.
You know what's funny about this? The others aren't being questioned. Yes, Finn is right next to Sean, but Meryl, the one who was being robbed, the one who had 2 adults, 1 teenager, and a kid, who is missing by the way, is not being questioned. It wasn't said that Meryl didn't survive, therefore he wasn't killed.
Hey, what the hell are you doing in there?
So Sean yanked that bar off the wall. That noise woke the cop, right? So why when Sean escapes, the cop is still asleep? This is why Donut isn't really good at making butterfly effect games. Gotta love how Sean escapes from the hospital and finds a completely random car unlocked and hotwires it. Man, I love these plot demands.
Still with me, Sean?
Yeah. Just... zoning out.
So I see we're experiencing an obvious dream sequence. This is the 2nd time in the same episode. This is only to make the episode longer than what it really is.
By the way...
Hey, wake up!
Huh? What?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing on our property?
You're in the middle of nowhere. This is a dry desert at night. Do you really have to go out of your way to harass a sleeping stranger for no reason?
You okay now? Is it gone?
I think.
Okay, too sincere. A father just asked his daughter if she's okay. Take another good look at her, then answer your own question. Also, that cough sounds as fake as Danny crying when he found out his father was killed.
What miracle?
You haven't heard of him? Then I won't spoil it for you.
Question. How can you expect him to know about the miracle you're referring to when it's being kept a secret? Had word gone out, countless people would have gone to this church to see a boy lifting things with his mind. That wouldn't be good, would it?
Do you have faith in his power? Do you have faith in me?
Yeah, if you believe in God, you should know having people praise you as if you're second to God is an awful sin. Too bad these people are too blind to see the obvious. I immediately knew she was using Danny to manipulate people. Okay, let me explain why this is extremely unrealistic besides the fact that Daniel has the ability to move things with his mind. You're going to tell me that in the year 2017, where smartphones are all over the place, not one of these people are recording this?
You must be a believer now in our Lord.
Kinda.
Daniel told me you had faith. That's how you got here. But first, I need Sarah Lee and Daniel to grab the medicine kit. We have to take care of our new guest. This is a place of healing.
Aww. Let's do it later. I want to talk to him now.
Daniel, Now.
Lady, you are no one to tell Daniel what to do. It's a sin because Sean doesn't say that.
I'm his family.
2 young boys are not a family. Mark 3:25. If a house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Matthew chapter 7 verse 15. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing but inwardly are ravenous wolves.
Come on, kid. Don't make me do this. You're not gonna win. Daniel! Daniel! You're pissing me off. This is private property.
Yeah, grabbing and dragging a kid out of church, beating a kid, now threatening him with a gun. Yeah, I don't understand how people fall for things like this. Listen, this is a game, sure. But this happens in real life. There are false Christians who act as if they're God and people will follow them.
You. He was brought here, and this is where he's staying. Next time, I will not hesitate to use this. Now get out of here. Daniel, hey!
Daniel.
Sean?
Yeah, I knew you were going to show your face sooner or later. There is no way you've been spoken of so many times to not be in the game at all. The devs tried to surprise me and the only thing they managed to do is expose how predictable they are. I got an achievement for finding and taking a token from a motel room? Okay.
How you feeling? Nothing broken? Altar boys don't fight fair?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Double cheese, no onion, right?
I know this isn't very traditional for a Sins video, but you removed the cooked onions from a burger? That deserves to be counted as a sin.
Got you some gauze and antibacteria stuff for your eye. Hey, don't wolf that down. Or at least take a breath.
Like you care.
Sean, I do.
You know, Karen, forget about the past 9 years. Let's talk about the past couple of months. Where were you? I mean, you wrote a letter to your mother asking her to take care of your boys if they went by. You even know Jake from their camp hangout. Why didn't you present yourself to your boys?
So tell me what you want from me, Sean.
Nothing, Karen. I mean, what do you want from me? A fucking hug?
Hey, I just want you to know what I did and why.
Sorry, Karen. No matter what you say, there is no excuse for why you abandoned your 2 sons. There is nothing to say to someone like you.
Jake, I'm not mad, but you better explain everything.
I didn't know where else to go. Listen, I saw Daniel come back to the camp that night. Like, he was in shock or something. Then I heard all these sirens and I got scared. I packed a few things, I took a blanket from your tent, and we left together.
So you brought Danny to a cult that will use him as if he's some weapon from God. You know how psychotic that lady is?
They ran over to Meryl's place when they found out Finn and Cass were gone. That was the last time I saw them. Then on our way out here, Daniel told me more about what happened that night. How scared he was. The blast. Daniel feels he's gotta redeem himself for what he did.
Danny was blinded by that witch and is choosing to abandon his older brother. Later, Sean will be getting beat brutally right in front of Daniel and Daniel will just be watching. Explain to me how that's redeeming himself.
No matter what happened, I guess Finn was a real friend to Daniel.
Absolutely. The man tried using the kid as soon as he got the chance. Definitely a friend to the end, right?
What's all this? Were you, like, sick? Conversion therapy? Did they wanted to cure you from being...
Pretty much. I always showed more interest in boys than girls. They thought I was a freak. A sinner.
Didn't you tell your parents?
You kidding? They wanted her to do that. Mom and Dad thought I had a demon inside. So did I. I really did believe I was a sinner, so I thought I had to atone for my sins.
Okay, let me explain. Being gay is not a sin. Acting on gay sexual desires is a sin. Now, of course, everybody is going to act on what attracts them. But sending a gay person to what sounds like a concentration camp for gay people is not the answer. We're all sinners in the end. No straight person should act superior.
Oh Lord, let your power speak through this young vessel. I am your humble servant and will obey your every command. Speak to me.
It's Daniel.
Speak.
I told you, he's kind of special.
You didn't tell her what she's getting herself into? If my kid has an ability like this, I would like to know myself.
You can't tempt Daniel from this garden. He'll stay with us, his true family. And we'll never leave him.
Go to hell. Come on, Daniel.
No!
At this point, he will no longer be my brother. This witch can have Daniel.
I put you in danger, and I'm sorry.
Sure, don't listen to him. He left you just like that harlot did. Shut him up.
He can hit me as much as he wants. I won't give up on you.
Don't hit him. Don't let them do that, Daniel.
Daniel, you know you can prevent this guy from hitting Sean, right? Also, why is Karen just standing there? Let some grown man beat my kid. I'm killing the guy. Yeah, some mother. Trying to redeem herself, right, Karen?
Sorry. I was so confused.
You were literally seeing your brother being beaten by a grown man right in front of you. I don't care how manipulated you were. You should know letting your brother be beaten like that was not the right move. Don't give me that excuse.
Oh no. No. You started this fire. You will all burn in this hell. This is your fault. Yours.
Sean.
Wait. Daniel.
She really did try to use me. She hurt you. She's bad.
Don't do it. Don't.
Look what she's done to you. And to me. She manipulates everyone. She deserves it.
That is not an excuse to kill her. The game gave me no choice but to kill her. Either Daniel force chokes her to death, or Sean shoots her. I know there's a way to allow her to live, but there should be a choice. Either let her live or not. Final recap, but I don't care. Skip.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
No. I guess I don't feel that bad about what I did. Maybe that's bad.
Oh, you are absolutely right, that's bad. You killed someone in first-degree murder and you don't even feel bad. Mind you, this is the very first human he killed. Last time Danny killed anything was when his dog Mushroom was turned into a morning snack by that cougar. The only reason this is a sin is because no one seems to understand how dangerous this kid really is.
She was evil. Yeah, but we're better than her.
Oh yeah, 2 walking time bombs taking out people because they feel as if they have the right feels less dangerous than a mad woman acting like she's the female version of Jesus Christ. Yes, anyone who acts like Elizabeth should be incarcerated for withholding crucial information such as Sarah Lee and her illness. Let's not forget she ordered that guy to shoot and kill Sean right in the church. Yes, she's a dangerous woman, but who's more dangerous, Daniel or Elizabeth?
What the fuck, dude? Don't do that.
What's wrong?
Stop messing with it, man.
What's the big deal? Look.
Seriously? What did you do that for?
Oh, okay, you're okay with Daniel killing a human being, but you're against torturing a scorpion. You might be a little confused, Sean. Why don't you go back to sleep?
So, maybe you can help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
Listen, I know this is the canyon, but what are the chances of those rocks landing on someone? It's very possible.
One thing Claire and Karen have.
Who eats pancakes like this? So this is what the final episode is giving us, huh? A bunch of put this here, put that there, turn it around, flip that, flip this. For a final episode, it lacks so much enthusiasm.
Oh. You didn't tell me you were married.
Used to be. She died a few years ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's life. But at least I got an angry stepdaughter in the deal. We were like oil and water, and she was always starting shit.
For you guys who never finished the game, John. This is David from Life is Strange 1 and Before the Storm. David, I have to call you out on your lie. It was you who always started fights with Chloe. For example...
Shit. Thanks.
Don't use that sarcastic tone with me, young lady. I can see you rolling your eyes.
Hello? I was actually saying
I see everything.
I'll warn everything.
There were times she tried being nice, but you just kept being you.
Are you guys all set up to leave?
No. Such we have to leave again. Why can't everybody leave us alone?
Well, you would have had much more time with your mother and your new friends if you had just thrown Elizabeth to the side. That's me trying to put common sense into a donut game.
When our town was destroyed by that hurricane, my stepdaughter and her friend were among the only survivors. We lost everyone else.
David, let me stop you right there. You're telling me you survived the huge tornado that destroyed the entire town? Now, someone can tell me David was in the bunker. If that was true, then there wouldn't be an argument. But David was not in the bunker in the timeline when Chloe is alive. So I'm trying to think, how can David actually survive this entire storm when literally everybody died except for Max and Chloe? Unless this is a different timeline, which would create even more plot holes. This is massively sinful.
I was trying to rebuild.
You were trying to rebuild a town that was destroyed by a tornado. On your own? Okay, look. I get that donut characters are created without a brain. I'm completely convinced that these characters are just that brain dead. But this is a giant wall or gate Danny is trying to open. Why didn't Danny just levitate himself along with Sean and go over the gate? If he's able to open this, which weighs tons and tons of pounds, I'm certain approximately 250 pounds is nothing for Danny to lift.
Daniel! Daniel! Daniel, talk to me! Daniel! Talk to me! Huh? No! No way! Not now! Daniel! Hey! Who are you? Did you shoot my brother? Hey!
Oh shit, Madison. I told you he was a fucking kid.
Get off of me! Get off of me!
Well,
Daniel!
Is it?
Again with that annoying looking face. Devs, did you guys think I wouldn't recognize that face? This chick is the female version of that racist douchebag that beat Sean because he refused to dance.
Keep an eye on the wall. These fuckers blew it up so their friends can cross.
Okay, smart one, I have a couple of questions. Did you see any explosions? I mean, if you say there was an explosion, there should be fire surrounding the area, right? Also, do you see anyone other than these two? I'm interested in knowing how you've come up with that amazing conclusion.
We're Americans! Americans, damn it!
No, it's not legal to blow up walls. That's called terrorism.
It's not legal to shoot a kid. That's called attempted murder on a minor.
Tienes que trabajar aún más duro para arreglártelas. Así funciona.
Oh, shit. Enough now. It's America. We speak English.
Yeah, it's America. People are free to speak in whatever language they want. You know, I really don't have patience for nasty people like this. I've never seen them. Sure, I've seen racist people before, but those people just stayed away from others. Not people that will go up to you and insult you by telling you to speak English.
We're just talking.
Don't start speaking English because she told you to do so.
No, the problem is you people breaking into my country.
We come here to work, not steal.
I know you mean well, but technically you are stealing if you're not going to be paying taxes. The most annoying and overused word in 2021.
Why are we stuck down here with them? You know us.
Apparently she forgot she shot a 9-year-old.
Jeez. That's quite a crime spree. It's hard to believe what kids can do nowadays. Killing that officer in Seattle.
I already explained what's wrong with this. Next.
Assaulting a gas station clerk.
Nope, he did that to himself. Sean was only defending himself and ran away. Besides, didn't the clerk say anything about Daniel? Daniel literally force pushed that man and dropped him. Anything else?
A religious commune in Nevada, and its leader is found dead short after.
Alright, now with that, you're on your own, Sean. You should have talked Daniel out of it and spared Elizabeth. The fact that you allowed a 9-year-old to kill someone is out of my jurisdiction.
And We're not even halfway down the list.
Actually, no, you said everything that was done up until this point.
It sounds crazy, but I can explain.
Explain it to Agent Flores. She's on her way now. She spoke to your mother, who took responsibility for the church fire.
She says a lot. Who cares? You don't have any proof.
Sean, I don't know if you're aware how this works, but she confessed. That's more than enough to incarcerate her.
But you're facing a shitload of years between bars. At least he'll get a life.
Lights flicker on and off before something drastic happens, cliche.
Sean, we can't let them get us.
Sean Diaz, it's over. Don't make this worse. Get out of the car. Slow. With your hands above your head. Do exactly what I say.
You know that day in Seattle? The day Dad was shot? I think about it every day. And I would give anything to change what happened. But I can't. I'm sorry for my mistakes. I tried my best. I swear.
Sean.
But you were the one with the real power, and you know how to use it now. You're not a kid anymore. If we surrender, they will separate us, Daniel. And if that happens, promise me that you will be strong. Be brave. Be a fighter, Enano, like you already are.
Don't say that. Let's just get out of here.
Don't make any more mistakes.
Whatever happens, always remember that you're Daniel Diaz.
I promise, Sean.
You can trust me. Please, get out of the car. Come on. There's no way out. This is our last
So,
warning. Listen up.
how does the story of the Wolf brothers end?
Step out of the car. Now.
They make it to the other side. Be careful.
You're safe, Sean. Just get out of the car. Like your brother.
What the fuck?
Shoot! Shoot!
Fire!
What the fuck? What are you doing?
Did you not see what that little kid just did? These characters. Okay, at some point they should run out of ammo. While all of this is going on, there's a couple of cop cars behind Sean and Daniel, but they're being as useless as GTA cops. Can someone explain to me how that wall was built in a matter of hours? This scene deserves a good merit. Credit where credit is due. So at last, the ending of the game. We see Sean and Danny grew up in Mexico, which looks like a dangerous place to grow up because the very first thing we see is Sean having a gun pointed at him and Daniel comes and saves his life. Of course, there are way more endings than this, such as Daniel growing up on his own because Sean was killed on one of the endings. Sean getting out of prison as an adult and seeing his brother and mother waiting for him. That's all great and all, but this game ended leaving the players confused. How did Daniel get his powers? Why is he the only person in the game to even have an ability like that? Why didn't we get to control Daniel? It left the players dissatisfied. Even when I got the best ending in my first playthrough, which wasn't recorded, it just made me miss the first Life is Strange game. And when a game does that, it fails.